Yo, everybody, Sir Conver here for you with yet another weekly event. For you with another weekly benchmark video. My hairstyle looks terrible, as per usual. But it is what it is. I'm doing fine. I'm doing better than last week. I got somewhat of a head start. I did a one good drawing, and I set it up as a prerogative, um, kind of like a prerogative closer stopgap measure to make sure that I don't fall in line and I run out of time. I was about one picture ahead of time. I would have the picture I was due today. I would turn it in before 11, and then I would have the next picture done in like the next hour or so because I was on that route. But then like I suddenly got whiplash. Yesterday was like really bad for me when it came down to thinking and doing like literally anything. I did basically two I did two games of mahjong, and then I just basically tapped out mentally and just did whatever else was supposed to be required, and then just like I turned in my drawing and then I did nothing else. So now I'm behind again. I'm not behind to the point where I haven't done the sketch. I've done this sketch. It's right here. This lady. But I haven't done the fine line and the other stuff. So, you know, coloring, fine line. I did do setup, so there's that. So I'm about halfway done with today's draw. Halfway is better than none done, right? And it's still 4:45, as you can tell, because it's actually light in my room for once. Who would have guessed, right? However, I do want to say that when it comes down to just like my haircut, I don't know. I just don't know what's happening. And I don't really, like, my face is so round nowadays. And I really gotta go on a diet. It is what it is. Can't do much about it. Gotta learn to live with the punches. Gotta roll along the gilded lines, as they say. It's not that bad. It could always be worse. It's Tuesday, and I feel pretty much like I'll be able to do what needs to be done today, for the most part. Hopefully, it'll go just as easily as I planned. I already did the 3 setup steps. I did my to-dos. I did my Kinkole, as well as the other stuff, and then I made sure that the mini steps of the record were done, as well as taking a picture of the record. So I'm not behind on the record for once. The reason why I've been turning in basically around 11 is because I've been turning it in because I was behind on the record, and that's not good. So I'm trying to get ahead of the record. The only thing that gets in my way with the record is the fact that I have to do workout and voice acting, and those two take quite a bit of time. And I can't find the motivation to do it unless I'm in a time crunch. Who would have guessed? As per usual, time crunch is the most motivating thing on my mind. It's really not that great a place to be where you're like, oh, I have to do this to get ahead, but unless I have to, I won't be very into it. And that's always how it's been. If I don't have a time prerogative, if I don't have a time crunch, I'm probably not gonna get close to doing it, if ever. Which is why, I don't know, man. I've been losing it recently. It's been pretty fucking bad, to say the least. However, you know, it is what it is. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. That's life. And I'm doing my video one day ahead of schedule. It's Tuesday instead of Wednesday, just like last week. So there's that at least. You know, it'll be a little bit less workload off my general guys for tomorrow when I do my weekly gal draw tomorrow. Technically speaking, I could call this my weekly gal draw right here, because this is a gal. She looks somewhat okay, somewhat cute, but she's a Layden character. And you know, I don't really count Layden characters as like a gal really so much. She does look cute for the most part. My brother said it was a 7.5 out of 10 drawing. This is better than nothing, considering how awful I am at drawing. So, you know, it is what it is. My chair's been basically broken for the longest time. It keeps going more backward and backward. Eventually I'm gonna be like this whenever I sit down, so that's not the best situation to say the least. However, God, my back is gonna be so fucking destroyed when I'm 40. I don't even want to think about it. What I want to do is just don't want to draw, but I don't have the motivation to draw unless there's a time crunch. And if there's no time crunch, I'd rather not do it at all. That's how it's always been. The time crunch has been always something on my mind. Like, geez, please, Louise. Give me the power to actually do what needs to be required well ahead of what time it is. I did basically nothing yesterday. I gotta tell you, I did nothing at all. I was just there. I was like, hey, I'm here. What now? Alright, nothing. Congratulations, me. You did basically, literally nothing. Congratulations, well played. So well played. It's already 206. 0206. It's been about a week since the second month has started. Even though I'm supposed to be building up a stockpile for the faded next month. I don't know if I can, and I don't know if I will. Been trying, I really have been, however. I don't know. It's been tough. Been tough. It is what it is. Anyhow. No, we'll just do it like this for now. Disgruntled Ire. It was an okay draw. It was okay. But then that was the same day that I noticed, I think the next day I noticed, oh right, the 59th or something fucking ruined me. Fucking backstabbed my ass, didn't let me do jack all, and then left me to die in a pit. So I might as well restart for the 12th. Well, I did restart for the 12th, and I turned it in pretty early, 6:24. My monthly recap is basically all the Prism River sisters drawn by Kaibutsu, and my own draw. It wasn't that great. I drew Aoi from Demon Slayer. That was okay. The hand fist, I never got it. The eyes look kind of okay. Sought Skirmish, I don't know. I was barely paying attention. Runic Anchor, I did put a lot of work into Luke. The funny thing is, I've been doing the Professor Layton series for like how long? 2 years or something? And I've never drawn Luke, so I finally decided to draw Luke since it's the 12th streak. And it came out okay. About as well as it could have. Rep and Suture, it's okay. I needed a little bit of relapse from that one, so like, honestly, it was like this into this pretty hard, into relapse on Kankole. Kankole is kind of like a easier day for me because I mostly draw fairies. Into hard work, into relapse, into hard work. This one I put a lot of work into. Amir Punching Bag is his name. I put a lot of work into getting the finer details just right. It's one of my better drawings, and it has a lot of details that make it more faithfully recreated than the others, yet it got no likes. A sad day, sad day. I'm still pretty happy with the results. I relapsed as a result and did paramotions, and this one was still turned in at 10:53 before 11. As you can see here, 6:24, 10:57, 9:58, 10:55, 10:25, 10:54, 10:53. I've been really trying to be ahead of the ball curve at least an hour so I can have some leeway this time around, so to show that I'm more serious this time around because it's restart for the 12th, basically the last line. Because I lost the line I procured on the 100th because 59th is a retroactive death. So yeah, basically that's all I have to do. Have to show for today. It is what it is. Hopefully I'll get to 100th and then I'll be able to rest easy, and hopefully I get through the 3rd without much mental fatigue. It's gonna hurt me inside to do the next one. Per usual. Anyhow, thanks everybody for watching. This has been Sir Conver here for you with yet another weekly benchmark video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, or something. I'll see you all later. Thanks so much for watching.